Bob Evans Farms, Incorporated is a food service, processing, and retail company based in the Columbus, Ohio suburb of New Albany. The company is named after its founder, Bob Evans. It operates Bob Evans restaurants. Its food processing and retail enterprise products are manufactured and sold under the Bob Evans and Owens Country Sausage brand names. History. The Bob Evans restaurant chain started from a single truck stop diner near the Bob Evans farm in Rio Grande, Ohio in 1946. The chain has grown to nearly 600 locations in 19 states, primarily in the Mid-Atlantic, Midwestern, and Upper Southern states. All locations are corporately owned, not franchised. The restaurant chain started up after Bob Evans began slaughtering and packaging his own sausage for his diner. Truck drivers and other patrons began telling him that his sausage was superior. However, but did not have the capacity to fill large orders. He contracted with his cousin Tim Evans of Evans Packing Company to package Bob Evans sausage products. In the early years of the Bob Evans history, Bob was known to have made his way across the southern Ohio hills seeking some of the best cuts of meat. He was very well known in a little town along the Ohio River by the name of Gallipolis, Ohio, where at the local meat market and grocery store he and Earl Nance created sausage recipes. Evans tried to sell his sausage to area restaurants, but they turned him down, saying that customers wouldn't pay more for quality. Evans felt differently and opened his own restaurant on his farm in Rio Grande in 1962. Another relative, Dan Evans, served as CEO until his retirement in 2000. The company also offers pork products to the retail grocery market, as well as other prepared food products to the grocery and food service segments. Baked goods, snacks, greeting cards, and small gift items are also sold at some Bob Evans restaurants. The primary theme is one of country living. Breakfast is served all day. Company operations. The company acquired Texas-based Owens Country Sausage in 1987. The company branded its otherwise identical restaurants in Texas as Owens restaurants due to trademark issues. By January 2006, all Owens restaurants were closed. The company operated a Mexican-themed restaurant called Cantina del Rio in the mid-1990s, a move which Bob Evans called a disaster. The Evans family controlled daily operations of the company until 2000 when Dan Evans retired as CEO. After Dan's retirement, Stuart K. Owens assumed control of Bob Evans Farms Incorporated as CEO. In 2001 he became chairman of the board. Company profits faltered under Owens' tenure. In August 2005, after corporate profits had dropped in 8 of the previous 9 quarters, Owens announced his resignation. Officially, the cause of Owens' departure was personal reasons, but many analysts believed Owens' departure and Bob Evans' disappointing results were more than a mere coincidence. After operating for several months under interim CEO Larry Corbin, the company hired Stephen Davis, former president of Long John Silver's, as CEO in May 2006. The Mimi's Cafe restaurant chain was a wholly owned subsidiary of Bob Evans Farms, Incorporated, with 144 locations throughout the U.S., until sold to the U.S. branch of Groupe La Duff in 2013. They featured casual dining and American food with a French emphasis and decorative elements. Arthur J. Sims, his son Thomas Sims, Brian Taylor, and Paul Kurtz opened the first Mimi's Cafe in December 1978 in Anaheim, California. Bob Evans Farms, Incorporated purchased the Mimi's Cafe restaurant chain in July 2004 for $182 million. On August 17, 2009, Bob Evans opened a prototype restaurant in Xenia, Ohio. This new restaurant has a more farm-like feel and resembles the Bob Evans farm. See also, List of casual dining restaurant chains, List of restaurant chains in the United States, references. External links, official website, Bob Evans Farms, Incorporated. SEC filings, Mimi's Cafe.